Hey there, good morning. It's been a while. Today is Saturday, the 18th of November, 2023. Had some just horrible weekend weather the last few weekends. Just pouring rain is what to expect in October, November in the Seattle area or the Pacific Northwest. But today is cold, down near freezing. I can see frost on various things. But it's supposed to rain later today, so I wanted to get out and get some cleanup done. I'm back at the boardwalk, and if you have been watching this channel for a while, I did a whole series of cleanups on this boardwalk going back, what was that, April of 2022, I think it was. Pulled 160 bags out of one stretch of this boardwalk. I'm gonna go clean it up again. We were here, last time we were here I think was in April of this year, so it's been about 7 months. I have no idea what it looks like. I have not been in or around this area in quite a while, doing all the other projects and things like that. But gonna get in there today, see what it looks like. Since it is so cold, it's gonna be just freezing down below, but that'll keep the mud down too. There can be quite a bit of mud. So since the ground will be near frozen today, should be able to get underneath there and clean it up. And if it's not too bad, then I can there's an interchange. It's right by an interchange, so I'll get in there and clean that up too. But I expect to get quite a few bags out from underneath, just so can't go this long without cleaning it. But I was working on that big camp in the woods. Another reference to other pics if you haven't seen that one, but we'll get in there. I should be able to get some video down this one today, because I can carry my camera down there and set it up, and if there is lots. I'm just in a parking lot right now, right near the boardwalk, and I'll head straight on in. I'll give you some pictures in a minute. Out on the boardwalk. It's a little icy up here, which is something I didn't really think about, but it is. It's on the wood. So this is what the boardwalk looks like from the top. And you know, there's always some stuff on the top. I already got half a bag. I emptied it out at the beginning, just right around the beginning of the trail. But this is a section. This is what I called my egress point last year, where I threw everything that I had picked, all the bags and everything, up through here and carried it down to the end. So you can see there's quite a bit of stuff down here again. I can get to it easier from going in farther up, so I'll do that. There's also quite a bit in places I just can't get to this time of year because the blackberry leaves are still on. You can't really crawl underneath or through them over on this side. So underneath, along the back of that cement wall there's a lot of litter down below that people have thrown. That took me a lot of time because you got to crawl on your hands and knees to get underneath the boardwalk there. It's only, you know, anywhere between 4 to 1 foot high in places there. So it takes a little more effort. It takes a little more effort. Not something you can do this time of year. You just got to wait for the leaves to come off and get it in the spring and do one cleanup there. So this side doesn't look too bad, although the grass is really high still, so there could be all kinds of stuff hidden down below. But here you can actually get underneath the boardwalk and walk the whole length of the boardwalk, or from here to the end. So yeah, there's going to be quite a bit of cleanup here today. I can already tell based on what I'm seeing in the thrown over the sides. So just keep working my way down towards this far end, get down below, and get some more shots for you down there. Okay, I made it underneath the boardwalk, and it's worse than I had feared it was going to be. So somebody was camping down here, leaving a mess. Take a walk. The sides are pretty nasty too, and lots of brush and stuff stacked up. And they cut down a bunch of bushes and things over on the side here last year, so it kind of stops people from going down the middle. But there's quite a bit. I'm actually going to start. Do I want to start on this big pit pile today or not? I think I'll start down the sides and go as far as I can, see what I get there, and then come back to this later if I still have energy. And this is a 2-day cleanup at least, judging by the amount of stuff down here. I don't know. I probably won't move that. I won't move the big pallet or anything, but lots of diapers and stuff down here too, I think. So I'm not quite sure They tried to bag their stuff up, but it's been bagged up for a while and it'll all come apart. So the good news is that there used to be a camp way back in there. I can see some garbage back in there. They must have really worked to get into there, but I'd have to trim all the bushes back to get into there, and that just opens up for future people getting in. So if they want to get back in there on their own, they can do that, but I'm not going to make it easier for them. I'd rather have the garbage out here where it's easy to pick up. So anyways, going to start down the side. I'll set the camera up and do a time lapse and see how far I get today. There's that perfect container right here. Full of water that I can use. I'll just work my way down the side. Okay, I made it down to the egress point. I haven't quite cleaned up down there yet. I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4 bags so far, 5 bags, plus one up top. So about 6 so far. Finish. Already looks a lot better. That was a quick pick too. Mainly big stuff is what I was getting. It's, with the leaves on the ground, it's hard to pick out stuff, but I'll need to go pass by here at least a second time to get the rest. Yeah, I've got lots of other thoughts on this, but my battery's running out, so I'll switch batteries and get you in a minute. Made it back to the starting point. Got all of that cleaned up down there. There's 2 bags and a big container I gotta haul out yet. And I think I might try this and see how much I can get through. There's a couple of big bags that I need to rebag. And maybe the rest of the stuff will go fast enough so I can get it done today. So, a couple of comments just while I'm down here. Number one, this is a lot different than picking in the woods and that other camp that I was working on this summer, in that the stuff here is fresh, which means all the biological stuff hasn't quite disappeared yet. So this stuff is stinky. Oh, some bad smelling stuff. The blackberries down here are epic. You know, some of them are an inch thick, the vines at the base, and 20 feet long, and they will grab you. They have no remorse about doing anything to you. So it's a painful pick down here. The last comment, at least for now, is that the majority of the stuff down here are from people giving the panhandlers who work this street corner or this interchange, giving them care packages. There's Ziploc bags full of everything from soap to applesauce, to cans of tomato paste and tomato sauce. Couple of comments, it's great that you care. The people who are panhandling, they're coming in from out of town here. And they don't want to carry heavy stuff back with them, so they throw all of the canned goods over the side. Even bottles of water, if they've got more than one, they're just going to toss the rest over the side and down here. There's so many pairs of socks and things in these packages. For the most part, you're wasting your money and wasting your time on buying that stuff. It's better to just give them a gift card for Safeway or for some grocery store or something, or even Target. Just give them that, and then they go in and buy what they want, because most of the stuff that you give them is just getting thrown over the side, and it's making you feel good, but it's a pain in the butt to pick all of this stuff up. So please don't give them care packages. It just goes to waste. 95% of the stuff they never use, toothpaste and cleaning and soaps and all that stuff, it just goes over the side. They just don't have the ability to carry that back and forth to wherever it is that they live. So just think before you give large bags of anything to anybody out here. All of this stuff just goes in straight over the side. So anyways, I'm gonna set up the camera and do a little more picking here and see how much of this I can get picked up. most of this area cleaned up. I'm gonna leave this cardboard here because it is soaking wet, coming apart just by touching it, and slimy and heavy. So I'll be back in here another time next summer, and if it's still around, hasn't decomposed, I'll pick it up. There's more stuff in here. There's a pile of odds and ends here. I'm gonna put in one of those bins and haul out, but I think that's 5, 6, 7, 8 bags that are still down here, plus another 5. I think I got about 13 bags so far today out of here. Plus a couple of these tubs, and yeah, it's not a perfect job. This was with the leaves on the ground. It's hard to see stuff, the foil and stuff, and there's always just going to be more when you start a big pick like this. So I'll be back in here another time. I guess the lesson learned is I can't go 7 months without picking this area. I got to do it every 3 months or so to make it a one-day job. But I'm sure I just see stuff hanging on the wall here. I'll pick up what I can on the way out and haul this stuff out. I may try going straight up the hill here with this because it's steep, but it's not as far as hauling it all the way down there to haul it out, and all the bending over and tripping over the vines and sticks and stuff. So let's see if I can get it straight up the side here in a couple of lifts. So yeah, good morning's work. I'm still freezing cold, my toes are frozen, but the rest of it's okay, I guess. But it's just kind of chilly down here. It'd be nice to get back into the sun. Okay, I'll take a picture and a little video when I'm all done. Hey, wrapping up for the day. It was about 3 3/4 hours by the time I finished hauling it all out. There is the pile. I think that's 14 bags in there, plus a stack of tubs and baskets and big odds and ends. So I forgot how long this trail or this path was to haul it all back. I can't leave it at the far end because it's the on-ramp to the interstate, or the off-ramp to the interstate, and nobody's gonna stop there and load it up. So leave it down here at this end, and the city will pick it up for me. So it was a lot longer of a pick than I had planned. I'd only planned for a couple hours, but once I got in there, I just knew I had to keep going. So anyways, that's it for today. I'm hoping to be out a couple more times next weekend on Thanksgiving weekend. I've just got a couple of events planned, but we'll see what the weather's like. It's always hit and miss here, so this time of year. But yeah, that's it for today. 14 bags, some buckets, or yeah, whatever you want to call those, containers, and one stretch of boardwalk done. We'll catch you next time. Bye.